Hey guys, I'm Colin O'Brien and I'm with Fanatics Fishing Channel. Today I'm going to show you my most recent trip to Pensacola, Florida. I went to a spot I haven't been to in quite some time. In the past it has produced some very high quality fish, and when I went this time I caught just the fish I was looking for. If you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe. You can also find us on Instagram at FanaticsOfficial. You can go ahead and DM us for guided trips. Link in the description, and we got some great new content coming out, so y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, we're out here in Pensacola, Florida, and it is a windy one today. But that's alright, because I think we're going to be able to use the wind to our advantage here. So right now we're on a flat. This flat's got a lot of character. It's got a lot of sandbars and deep pockets. And when I'm finding a flat to fish, that's what I'm looking for. As of right now, the water's pretty clear. It looks like we got a tide line just up ahead of us a little bit where it goes murky. But for this clear water, I'm going to be throwing a jig head with a Saltwater Assassin molten color paddle tail. I like this bait because it's a pretty natural color. There's a lot of fish out there that look like this. Mullet, mud minnows, all kinds of stuff that the fish like to eat. And today we're looking for redfish and trout, maybe a black drum. I've hooked up to them out here before, but most likely not. What I'm really hoping for is a big trout. And past years out here along this flat is where a lot of my big trout have come from. I'll catch big trout other places, but it's not really something I could count on when I'm fishing. But here I think you can. So right now we're gonna push out till we get to a sandbar and fish our way out there. Then we're gonna work the flat downwind so we're able to cast with it. All right, so let's get started. As with most jig heads, just gonna jig it along the bottom. And ideally, it'll look like a fish just hopping along the bottom of the water. I like to work my jig heads a little bit faster, but I have seen some people that work their jig heads really fast. I guess I'm somewhere in the middle. I've seen people that work them really slow. The water's still pretty cold. It's the beginning of March right now. So I'm gonna work my bait on the slower end. I'm really excited to be out here. I haven't fished this flat in a long time, at least successfully. Oh yeah, got a fish. What is this? Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, that's a nice red. Woo! Yes, sir. That is a real nice red. That didn't take long at all. Whew. This one's lively. That is a nice, whoa! This is a nice upper slot. Man, let me tell you, it's been a while. That is a nice fish. And what I'm doing here when I jerk the rod is I really want to make sure the hook is set well. You do not want this fish getting off. I'd say this is a nice upper slot. I just cannot avoid the redfish lately. But I'm not complaining. These are my favorite fish to catch, and for good reason. Woo! Pretty! Beautiful fish, beautiful. Beautiful fish. This fish has got some life to him. Ah, that is a beautiful slot redfish. Beautiful slot redfish. That might be a little bit bigger than slot. Beautiful fish. This is awesome. I'd say this fish is probably upper slot, 28, 29. All right, come on, buddy. Look at that fish. I could do this all day, every day. I love catching redfish. Let's see if we can get them on the grips. There we go. Look at this fish. Beautiful redfish. Over slot, just barely. Look at that. Hook was barely in him. Look at this fish. God. Beautiful. Just a little spot. Alright guys, well I'm going to go get a measurement on him and we'll be right back for the release. Alright guys, I got a measurement on her at 34.5. This is a beautiful fish, a lot bigger than I thought. Probably explains why she fought so hard. So, let's get her back in the water. Oh, she is ready. Oh yeah, one more kick and you're off. And she is off. That was awesome. All right, now I'm gonna get back out there and hopefully maybe I could show y'all a nice trout. But I mean, if we keep catching fish like that, I'm A-okay with that. That was awesome. Whew. All right.